right, remember when we told you about the Republican governor of Ohio who had the opportunity to sign a bill that would have banned transgender surgeries, chemicals, and biological males and female sports in Ohio? The Republican legislature passed it. He had a chance to sign it. He did not. He vetoed it. I don't know what the status of it is back in the legislature for overriding that veto. But Governor DeWine has now done something, I don't know how you want to describe it, halvesy measure, under the table, a response to his critics, because he has now signed an executive order that bans gender surgeries for minors, but it does allow puberty blockers and trans athletes in women's sports. Here's the Republican governor of Ohio, Mike DeWine.
A week ago today, I vetoed House Bill 68. I believe that parents, not the government, should be making these very crucial medical decisions for the children. At that time, I also said that there are things we need to do to further protect children and adults. And some of these things that I announced that we needed to do go well beyond what is in House Bill 68. I signed an executive order just a few moments ago enacting emergency rules that ban gender transition surgeries for minors at any hospital or ambulatory surgical facility in Ohio. This ban is effective immediately. This will ensure that surgeries of this type on minors can never happen in Ohio.
So he's saying he wants to go further than the bill that he vetoed?
Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it. Will, what do you think?
I think this man showed an inherent weakness, a lack of spine, and actually, I guess, to amend what I'm saying, some level of courage it took to stand here and do something so incredibly immoral and irrational. I don't know what led him to this firm position he held before in vetoing a bill that is moral, that is on the right side of history, that has been done in several other states. The rationale, which he offers, is you know, water soup weak. This should be between parents and not the state. We don't let parents amputate the limbs of their children.
Bingo.
We don't let parents put their children on heroin because they self-identify as lazy. We don't do these things because we understand that children have to be protected even by the law against irreversible bad decisions. And yet he stands here today and tries to thread this needle where, okay, we're going to stop surgeries, but you can still use chemical castration.
Right.
You know, it doesn't make any sense, so it makes me go back to why were you so firm? It took, like he said, I'm going to veto a bill. That took some level of like, I said backbone a moment ago, I don't know, conviction. Somebody in his office said, hey, you should, yeah, I have conviction.
No, apparently most of his office said you should sign it. He went against everybody.
Even more. So why was he so convicted that was the right thing to do?
He got captured by the trans activists and the hospital officials. There's a huge hospital complex in Ohio that I think got in his ear and said, this is big business for us. You can't stop